While gold, the undisputed king of the precious metals, has experienced a staggering rally and reached to new all-time highs, silver couldn't achieve the same. In this video, we are going to discuss why silver isn't currently performing against gold, when this should flip, and also what price we could expect when silver finally starts running. Stay tuned, we're going to continue right after the intro. Hello and welcome to yet another video from Bloomberg Capital. My name is Patrick, and in this video we're going to talk about precious metals, most particularly the silver market. Today we are asking ourselves why gold, the undisputed king of the precious metals, has experienced a staggering rally while silver could not produce the same. We don't want to beat around the bush too much here because we are currently living in a very uncertain market that is driven by news events. Donald Trump especially has created a lot of chaos in the market with his current tariff agenda. This sparks natural demand coming to gold as times are very uncertain. So far, it hasn't reached towards silver because it would require a lot more speculation for people to actually turn to silver. This means that gold should even rise further, and the higher gold goes, people at some point will think, maybe it's too expensive to invest into gold right now. What would be the next best thing? This would be then silver. And so far, our assessment is that we currently are not there where we need the market to be, where a lot of speculation is happening, and therefore more people are turning towards silver. Therefore, we can assume that the gold price is still going to rise after an intermediate type of correction, and silver, after this correction, should follow suit. Let's now go into the analysis of the silver chart, but before we do that, I would like to request a like and a subscribe to this video because this helps us a lot in the algorithm. Here we see a chart in silver where we have seen silver rise to approximately $35 while it was smacked down again back to $27.50. Now we have seen a recovery, and this recovery should persist. However, it is currently struggling right where we saw more selling come into the market. And therefore, it is very likely that this current formation hasn't really ended, and we should see another push down to test these lows before we can expect new demand to come in before the market finally goes on the rise. So at the moment, we're currently not really in a good trend in silver because all silver has done is go sideways, and this should be the case until interest rates and quantitative tightening still remain in place. So far, the Federal Reserve has announced that it's going to ease on quantitative tightening, but we haven't reached levels where more liquidity is pushed towards the market. In our opinion, this should still be the case until June of this year. After June, we think that the market is going to receive much more liquidity, and therefore the decline that we are currently seeing here should persist until then before the new rally could take place. Now you ask me, where could that rally go? Well, according to our models, which are primarily on quantitative analysis, suggest that we could reach a silver price of up to $50 by the end of this rally, which would pose an attractive buy opportunity once silver reaches here in the $25 area again. Therefore, any dip here is an opportunity, and we should be eyeing for that if we want to invest in silver. Now, we also manage a public portfolio where we currently hold little holdings in silver miners, and we will be adding multiple mining positions as soon as the silver price comes down, which then should push up the portfolio even more. So if you're interested, simply check out our Discord on our website. There you can find all information about our public portfolio. So what we currently expect is that this rally should fail around here. It can also make a new high. However, we think that there's going to be another sell wave coming, and once we test the lower demand here, this will be the crucial area to look for mining positions, because once silver rises, miners are going to rise even more, and therefore this is a very good opportunity. Currently, you can trade silver with futures, and if you want to have safer options that are a bit more volatile, but you don't want to really look into futures, you can simply look into a couple of silver mining stocks, which, for instance, could be Pan American Silver. That's one of my favorite silver miners, and also Endeavor Silver Mining. I think those two companies on the forefront, where a higher silver price is only needed to push up their price as well. And if silver becomes more expensive, their margins also automatically increase. Therefore, my bets would be on those two, and I will be adding those positions as soon as we reach lower price levels here in silver. If you would like to know more about this, simply go to our Discord. This is where I will be announcing our buying positions. I hope you liked this video and learned something new. Until next time, this is Patrick with Bloomberg Capital. Goodbye.